today, Jess?
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year. And Nicole.
Hi.
And Mama Kay.
Happy post-Groundhog Day. Almost Indy 500 Day.
With my perception of time now that I'm older, this still feels like New Year to me. Like, it only feels like it's been like a couple of weeks or so. So, I think New Year's is still appropriate.
Really?
We have no show in the New Year. I feel like that. I feel like it's still the New Year.
Huh?
Yeah, me too.
It has only been a couple weeks of the new year.
Well, it's been like 6 weeks, but...
Are you guys okay? I think you're in
Tonight,
time
we
warp.
are catching up on all of the shows. Well, some shows, but mostly movies from 2025, the ones that came out at the end of last year, some that are streaming now. We have, I think, 3 or 4 26 movies as well. So we got some brand new stuff. January, not usually known for the best quality of stuff always, but maybe we watch something worthwhile. We will start, though, with the 2025 big movies that came out in, I guess, November, December time frame. One of Jess's favorite franchise got their third installment. I think her and I are the only ones on the show who saw it. It is the third James Cameron epic Avatar movie, Avatar Fire and Ash. Avatar Fire and Ash. Just, I think 2 years after the last one, maybe 3. I don't know. When was that one? It was a couple years ago. And then many long time since the first one, we return to Pandora and the Na'vi and their struggle with stuff. Jess, I did not see this one with you this time, but I don't think we've talked about it yet. So what were you're the biggest fan of Avatar out of the four of us. What did you think of this newest installment?
I swore in the second Avatar I was in the movie. Like, I morphed into an avatar and I was swimming with them in Way of Water. Something about that movie changed me. I did love Way of Water. I don't think I liked Fire and Ash as much. I think I fully expected the whole movie to be in the Fire and Ash atmosphere, kind of like most of the movie was in the water in the second. But it was really just a new gang of Avatar that were Fire and Ash that were kind of like the bad guys. So, I don't think it wasn't what I expected. I did like it a lot, but I definitely liked Way of Water the best. That was definitely number 2.
And, okay, and Nicole, you guys did not see this one, right? Did you guys see the last one, Way of Water?
I don't think so. I think I saw the first one, maybe.
Yeah, I might have seen Way of Water. I don't know.
It's got the big whales.
Yes, I slept through it.
They have like a mind melding with the whales, and they have like a council that are their friends.
And there were kids missing or something.
Well, that's what I was going to say about this one. Is that this one felt like almost the exact same movie as the second one, but they added the fire people in the middle. Because I remember the last one, I swear the last 45 minutes, which is they have to do like a big action scene where it's Na'vi fighting humans, and then there's always a wrinkle of some sort. This time the wrinkle is there's Na'vis fighting with humans this time, which if people remember from last year, or whenever we did that Way of Water one, I was saying, I'm like, this is the next step. You need Na'vi who are like seduced by like capitalistic ways and join the humans, like unique, because that's like the logical next step of the story, and that's what they do in the middle of Fire and Ash. Like the fire people is led by this woman whose like tribe was killed and destroyed in like a volcano, so now her people like plunder the jungle. They're like the first Na'vi we've found that are like not harmonious, I suppose. And so when the military guys, or it's that big military guy, the one from the first one, and then they like cloned him into a Na'vi, and now he's a human, but he's like a Na'vi clone human. He's like a general guy, you know him, Jess, the main bad guy, but he's got the son, the wild son. Yep. Like so he like and he like said, I'm enjoying the whole bit with him and the queen and them. Like, him teaching the bad human ways to the Na'vi, and she's, like, shooting guns and flamethrowers, and she's having fun with it. I'm like, oh, this is what I've been waiting to see. The rest of Avatar Fire and Ash is, like, exactly the same as the second one. They swim with some whales, they fly in some airships, they blow up at the end. I swear, the last 40 minutes is the same 40 minutes in the first one. They even fight over the kids in the water on the cliff in like the same way as the second. I swear.
Yeah,
I swear
so
it's the same.
That did happen before. Yeah.
Yeah, that all happened. And that when I'm watching the end of this one, I'm like, this is like beat for beat. These are the same frames of film I'm seeing, I swear. But yeah, I think I like Fire and Ash maybe the most out of all of them because
Really?
I like the middle so much. I like the fire lady and her I like the relationship between.
Yeah, she was pretty evil.
I like the Na'vi. Yeah, I like the corrupted Na'vi because that's what this has been missing for me is something with
Evil.
some more nuance. Well, not just evil. Like there's humans that defect to the Na'vi. That makes sense to me because that's like defecting from the Empire. It's more interesting to me seeing the colonized people like be what's like a way to say it when they get brought in, like the Na'vi get brought in, and like the new ones, like the Fire and Ash ones, they get brought in, and all the humans are like taking pictures, and they're skeptical, and it's like when you bring in like outsiders from another place, and they're like everyone else of that tribe is at war, but not this small little group. It's just framed in an interesting way. It brings something new to Avatar that's less simplistic, I guess. I'll watch 4 and 5. You excited for 4 and 5, Jess? I guess they're still going to make more.
Yeah, I saw they're coming up until like 2030 or something.
You're never going to run out.
No.
I say, are you still teed up for more?
Yeah, I would watch. I wonder what element they're going to do. Like, wind? Are they just going to blow around everywhere in the next one?
I don't remember exactly how the fire people resolve in this one. I don't know if they come back or if they eventually get reformed. I don't know where you go with this.
Maybe
I really
we'll
don't.
do outer space. I don't know.
They're in outer space.
I was say, isn't that outer space?
Oh, they travel to a third planet and attack a third peaceful planet. Yeah,
maybe they'll be in the desert, just really sandy and dry.
Do they?
Is there even a desert
like
in Pandora?
Do they already have
Dune.
politics in these movies?
It's all political. Yeah, it's all.
Say that it's all thinly
humans are
colonizing.
Political. Yeah, they're colonizing. They're enslaving. They're exploiting, extracting. Harming wildlife, conservation, all kinds of stuff like that. It's plastered
even,
with that.
Tips, like the mom hated this one bitch for no reason, right? They were enemies. At the end, she died, and she was like, "You'll take care of my baby for me, right?" And she was like, "Of course I will." They fought the entire movie.
I forgot about the whole subplot with the mom. The mom Na'vi hates the human boy because she hates
the mom
humans.
wanted to kill him.
Well, she got the chance. She could have had the chance. She was like they were thinking about it. There's a whole gas mask plot with the kid, and then the kid becomes he becomes able to breathe the air because the planet grows in his lungs because the one Na'vi kid who's voiced by Sigourney Weaver, which is very strange hearing 70-year-old Sigourney Weaver's voice come out of 15-year-old blue alien's mouth. And it's like a child, so it's very strange. It never sounds right to me, but she's like a chosen one. And so she can make the kid breathe the air, changing the lungs. I don't know. We'll see where this goes in the future. But did you have any other thoughts on the Fire and Ash, Jess?
No other thoughts.
Nicole, do you feel supremely excited that we missed this installment of the Avatar world?
I do, actually, because I know how long these things are. There's no possible way I'm sitting through 5 of them.
They're a brisk 3 hours and 45 minutes, typically. So, brisk.
Yeah.
You're trying to tee me up with
my
that
airline pillow. Fall asleep.
You're trying to tee me up with that Supreme comment for our next film that I think only you've seen, Mama K. I'm interested, but I'm teeing it up anyway. It's Marty Supreme, directed by the other Safdie brother, Josh Safdie. I say other because Benny Safdie made another movie we talked about last time. Marty Supreme, Timothée Chalamet. He plays table tennis. Is that right?
He does.
And this is an A24 movie,
actually.
So you can imagine there's some artistic value behind this, some panache. I haven't seen this yet because I didn't think I needed to see it on the big screen, and I had other stuff to see. So, okay, why don't you tell us, is Marty Supreme worth it? Worth the buzz?
I loved Marty Supreme. I am not the biggest Timothée Chalamet fan because I can't dissect Timothy from his character. Even when he was playing Willy Wonka, it was like Timothy Willy Wonka kind of thing. he just always looks so Timothy Chalamet to me. And I just, yeah, and also not the biggest Safdie fan. So I was going into this because there just didn't seem to be a whole lot out there. And I felt the need to go to a really cheap Tuesday movie here. So, and it's about ping pong. So there's a lot of things where I'm like, what the hell is this even? But
the trailer makes it look like a thriller, like it's like a heart, like it's like a heart racing. Like it's a Safdie brother. So I think Uncut Gems, when I see this type of thing, is that the feel?
Yeah, it's a strangely fast paced movie, even though, and the ping pong is fast paced because if you're playing professional ping pong, table tennis, whatever, it's pretty harrowing, but. Yeah, just it's made. I think it's in the 50s, maybe the 40s and the 50s, and in New York and elsewhere, and just a good movie. And the character of Marty is, I liked it because he was a really well-rounded character. There was nothing flat about him. He wasn't going to be the savior. He wasn't going to be a really bad guy. He was just, and not an everyday guy, but he was bad. He was good. He was egotistical. A lot of times things that I don't really love in a character, but it was just the filmmaking, everything just brought you in, and the storyline. I'm shocked you like this
based on your description of no one's a big fan of Timothy Chalamet on this show, and your description of the character is like, that's not a Mama K character. I'm surprised this is positive.
Not at all. Just so well done. I can't even explain. It's just, I think it's just a well done film about something that you don't expect. That's the whole thing. The expectation is low. It's not, the character has a rocky feel, but it's table tennis. Like, how can you get so excited about that? But he does, and it's his whole world. And, yeah. Interesting.
I'm decently sold. I think that's a streaming worthy thing. It's up for. Is it just up for actor? Maybe it's up for picture. I can't remember. It's can't keep up with those award shows anymore. But
yeah, I would think it is because
Well, there is Marty Supreme. I think that's just leaving theaters, and there is the next one that's also up for Academy Award. And this should wrap up our time talking about it, because I think we've talked about it on multiple shows, because I think now everyone has seen it. Our fourth member of the show has finally seen One Battle After Another. Nicole, you saw One Battle After Another.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
You did. So that's a movie that we have all seen. I think this would be like the fourth show talking, because I think we all saw it at a different time
at different times.
Yeah. So, but this is one that I think all three of us gave pretty strong reviews for. And Nicole, what are your thoughts now that you've caught up?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with all of you that in that aspect. It's really just kind of scary of how accurate it felt with today's current events. So I was like, it's hard to imagine that this was started before some other things in our current world have started. So it was good. It was frightening, but for a good reason, because it felt really real. But I enjoyed that a lot.
I wanted to. I watched it with Nicole on her first watch, and it was my second. Holds up second time. Still very funny. Still fast paced. Doesn't drag. You think, oh, I've seen this before. Now the 3 hours, I'm gonna feel it. Still was snappy. Still fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's still even. It's a dark comedy, and I guess you got to laugh. That's all you can do.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very.
I still remember that beat, in the background, the whole movie. That just made it the pacing so well.
Probably one of the best paced 3 hour movies I've ever seen. Just really keeps it going the whole time.
Yeah.
We don't have to. I think if we can leave this one short, since we've talked about it probably 4 episodes in a row. So we'll say One Battle After Another, solid reviews all the way around. We'll do our top 5 show next, and not impossible that this is an early contender for the show's movie of the year. Sounds like it's got some legs, but we'll go back to a theater movie that I think is out of theaters now, but it's from November, December. I think only one person's seen it, and I think she's got very strong opinions on it. It's a movie called Eternity, and it stars Elizabeth
no one else
Olsen.
saw it?
No one else has seen it. Elizabeth Olsen, Callum Turner, and the third
Can
guy.
I wait until at least one other person has seen it? Because I think you guys would really like it.
I'll watch
K
it when
would
it
like
comes
it. I'll wait. I'll wait until Mama K watches it.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
like
Is it
another
streaming?
movie. Okay,
It should be soon, right? Let me see. There's a lot to... I don't know. There's really good twists and turns in it. I want to talk about it with somebody.
Okay.
This is I'm gonna 100% watch this when it comes out on streaming. This looks like Defending Your Life, kind of, but with romance instead of comedy being the main. It looks like it's probably got some funny stuff, but it looks like more romantic angle than. But you guys remember? Do you guys remember Defending Your Life? I don't think you were on that one, Jess, but Malakay and Nicole.
No.
What is it?
With Albert Brooks and
with
Meryl
Albert
Streep, where they're in
Brooks.
heaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks kind of like that. It's a heaven waiting room movie, but it's a love triangle.
Okay.
Wait, it says it'll stream on Apple TV February 13th. So in time
Oh,
for
look at
Valentine's
that.
Day.
As of this
There you go,
recording,
guys.
that's
Should
very
watch
soon.
it this weekend. Yeah.
So we'll
Okay.
we'll hold on to Eternity then. I'll commit to
Okay.
watching it for the next episode because I wanted to see this.
It
Me
was so
too.
good.
I'm putting it on my list.
Any interest, Nicole? Eternity?
Apple TV.
If I'm in
I
the
think
room.
Nicole would like it.
said
I
if
think
you're
you would
in
like
the
it,
room.
Nicole.
No.
I said if I'm in the room. Yeah, no, put me down. Put me down.
Put me down for it.
All right,
And you
we will
like Elizabeth
save-
Olsen.
I do. She's a little wacko,
Yeah.
but I do like her acting.
All
Yeah,
the Olsens
She's
So
a
I
are
think
very
you're
Scientologist.
welcome. All right, we will hold
is she?
on to.
Oh wait, no, that's
Oh, really?
Elizabeth. That's Elizabeth Moss. I lied.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always forget. It's always such a bummer. That one's such a bummer.
Yeah.
Good think. Anyway, we have some more 2025 movies to catch up on that we're streaming in theaters, but we're gonna hold those for just a second because we're gonna cut over to brand new movies, 2026 movies, and this is one that was seen by two members of the show, not me. It is a horror comedy, and it's not Nicole. Why would Mama K see a horror movie? That's right, we're talking about Send Help.
Oh my god.
Sam Raimi's Send Help. I don't know why Mama K watched the movie from the guy who made Evil Dead movies, but Send Help is Rachel
No one told me.
McAdams. Rachel McAdams and what's the other guy? Dylan O'Brien, and Dylan O'Brien's dickhead boss. Rachel McAdams is his assistant who he's mean to, and then they crash on the island and the tables get turned, and that's all I know based on the trailer. It's got good reviews, so I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Let's start
Mama
with
Kay
Jess.
was texting me and was like, "Can you believe it? I saw a scary movie." I'm like, "What did you see?" And she was like, "Send Help." I'm like, "That is not even a little bit scary."
Oh my gosh.
Stop it.
It like there's no horror. Maybe there's some blood from like
No,
the
scary
island,
movie,
but
not horror movie. Totally different. Scary.
Okay.
There were jump
Well-
scares for sure.
what was jump scared?
What jumped? What scared?
I mean, there were jump scares. There were things that you didn't
Like when she
There were
hunted the hog.
Okay, maybe.
Loud music stings and quick cuts with explosive visuals is too much for some people.
All right. Well,
I
there was
get
like some
tired
wild
of-
animals that she hunted, so I guess that was the scary part.
That sounds pretty scary. To
Okay,
me.
so I'm one of those people that's very easily startled. So, for example, today I walked outside the door knowing that Lloyd was in the hotel room. I walked back in and was startled to find him in the hotel room. So that's my level of being startled. So there were a lot of jump scares in this movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, trying to ugly up Rachel McAdams was pretty.
I thought the same
pretty
thing too.
That's what I got. That's why I didn't watch
ugly.
it from the trailers. I was like, are they really trying to make Rachel McAdams try to make her look like the frumpy assistant? I'm like, get all the way out of here. I will not buy it. I will not do it.
That's like the last movie I saw with Jennifer Lawrence where they tried to make her like this like poor hillbilly and like Robert Pattinson was her husband. And I'm like,
oh, you watched that? I want to talk about that.
Oh, I hated that movie. But in any other, like in real life, these would have been just like ugly, ugly people. and you want to put like Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson in this like situation.
Right. Yeah, that was, and the fact that, you know, you've got somebody who's living a real life and is so homely, but goes on an island and all of a sudden her hair finds life and it's flowing and, you know, her skin is completely, you know, fine now.
She's she like transforms into like the Rachel waterfall McAdams. And sees her reflection and like lets her hair down. She's like, wait, I'm beautiful. I'm meant to be on this
beautiful. Island. Yes. Yeah. This is, well, I mean, that's the basis of the movie, right? Like she's in her element because she was trying, the basis of the movie is she's trying out for Survivor. She wants to try out for Survivor over and over again. And this becomes, so she learns all of these survival skills. So she now on the island becomes the person in charge because her boss is, I mean, he's beyond an idiot, but he's an idiot. Who is this Dylan O'Brien?
I've seen him in so many things now.
Oh.
I feel like he was in a couple movies that I recently seen.
The Maze Runner movies? All of them.
I feel like I'm supposed to know him, but I don't.
Teen Wolf?
I've definitely
Caddo
seen him
Lake.
Before.
I think you've seen that, Jess. Caddo Lake. That sounds familiar. It sounds like something.
Oh yes, that's where I recognize him most from.
Oh, Love and Monsters. He's the Love and Monsters kid. I love that movie.
I didn't like this movie. There was like nothing in theaters. Like it was all trash. This was the only good thing that looked okay. This is what we saw.
Yeah.
And Karen said it was good. I didn't like it. I thought it seemed like a Netflix movie. Like I told Kyle, he said it was zany, and I'm like, that's exactly what it was. Like it just seemed like something that you'd watch on a streaming service, not in the theaters. Like it wasn't well pieced together. There was some like, I don't know, just it wasn't good.
There was
I didn't like
one major plot flaw. I mean, if anybody's going to see it, I don't know if we want to spoil it, but
I'll probably see this eventually, but I don't really care. I'm seeing it because I think Sam Raimi's like a schlock director, so I'm expecting it to be kind of bad in like a my kind of way. Why does this have a 93%? Because you guys don't seem to.
I don't know. I don't know why.
93%?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why it's so high because this is not quality film.
Well, to be fair, Jess, I don't know if you've seen any Sam Raimi movies. I don't think you'd like any of them. They are silly. You don't like silly. You're a serious person, so I don't think you would enjoy his antics. But Bob, okay, it was just too scary. Couldn't care for it.
No, I mean, it was fine. I was actually laughing when I left the movie because it is a bit dark comedy and like a Heather's tone. So I like that part of it. And when I left the movie, there was a lot of people in this film too, which was surprising for me.
Yeah, my theater was pretty full too. And it was like the third week showing. It wasn't even like the first.
Yeah, and I think you're right. There just wasn't a whole lot of other things to see. So I went into the bathroom afterwards, and all the women in the bathroom were just hilariously laughing, and I found myself chuckling while I was in there, like listening to everybody talk about the movie because it was just I don't know what it was about it that kind of just like struck a chord. I guess part of it's the whole, the man was a total jerk as the boss and now they're on the island and she, I'm the captain now kind of stuff. So maybe that's it.
So if you were in a theater with people enjoying it, then you like,
yes,
interesting.
Yes,
you guys
everyone was enjoying it. Even though I had to pull, my shirt up over my face a little bit a few times just so I didn't have to see what was happening. But yeah, that's what I do. So, right. I mean, I liked it. I can see myself watching it again. I do not understand the 97%. That's wild.
It's 93 right now, but yeah, I thought it looked pretty bad. Like I thought it looked like I saw it was Sam Raimi and I like most of his movies, but like it just looked it looked like such a misfire, and then it's got all these good reviews, and I don't know, but you guys are telling me no. But I think I might like it based on the way you're describing it. It sounds like I actually might enjoy.
You might
enjoy the antics.
Yeah, you probably would. I didn't like it.
Right, well, we're gonna stick in theaters.
Film.
We're gonna stick in theaters with a movie that this has got to be a horror film. I'm looking at the cover. There's so much blood on this mask. It is a third movie, I think, but I don't know exactly because The Strangers is a very strange history, and we now have The Strangers Chapter 3. Though I swear we just did a different, like a chapter 1, but it was the second movie.
I feel like they filmed all of them right on top of each other because they weren't that spread apart.
The first one was a long time ago. The first one was like 2007.
I remember seeing the first one.
Yeah. Remember I said I saw it with like my high school boyfriend, and then I was like, oh wow, they're redoing it. I'll see like the next one, and then I'm like, okay, they should have stopped.
Well, you didn't stop. You went and saw another Strangers movie. Could be the third one. There's no way of knowing. Directed by Rennie Harlin. He's still making movies. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Rennie Harlin's been making movies since the 80s. Oh, he's only 66? That's impossible.
Yeah.
Rennie Harlin, Deep Blue Sea, Long Kiss Goodnight.
Well, the main character in the third movie killed literally everybody, so I don't know how they're going to make a fourth unless they just put her in a new setting where there's new strangers, because there's nobody left.
So they're going to meet the Avatar people. Of a person? Avatar
What's
people?
Wait, what did you say?
There's a common thread in this movie. Are you asking me or my mom?
Yeah, that's Avatar 5 is going to be the Strangers crossover.
That is terrible. When I was saying, you're saying that there's a common person. Like, I've only seen the first one too. You're saying there's a common person who goes through all these, and now that person is not there.
Oh yeah, so it's basically where the last movie left off. So it really should just be one big movie. It's not like you start over again. It's her and her boyfriend are there, and the boyfriend gets killed, and then it's her by herself, and then like it's one big movie. It just stops exactly where it picks up where the last one left off.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. This is like the 5th movie. I am way off. So
gosh.
So they had the Strangers.
So there's chapter 1, 2, and 3, but I didn't realize there was other Strangers between the one from I saw in high school and the one that came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. There's these 3 that are in 2024, 5, and I guess 6 now. Then the original one, 2008, and then there's one in the middle called The Strangers Pray at Night, which is what I was thinking of. That's the one I was thinking of, 2018. So, Well, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I feel like these are all kind of bad. Then we shall leave The Strangers and head on to our, I think this is our, second to last 2026 movie. This is a streaming movie by one of our last Netflix watchers, Mama Kay. You watched a lovely thing with the talented Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Is that what I'm seeing here? The Rip?
The Rip?
The Rip. It's 2 guys with the guns. They are the aforementioned Affleck and Damon. Got some cop vests and coats, looking like they're gonna do what they've done for 30 years.
Yeah, and they're doing it all in one cul-de-sac, which is
that's the Rip.
Interesting.
Is the
cul-de-sac. I think it's all filmed in this cul-de-sac. The Rip is.
We got you, Jess.
Jess still here?
Oh yeah, I couldn't hear you guys for a second.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah,
we got you.
We hear you.
I don't know what just happened. I didn't hear anyone for like 10 seconds.
Oh, weird. Well, everyone's stuff's still going, so
it must be the Rip.
The Rip.
Yeah. So it's they're cop buddies, and it's a whole
new for a change.
Do you trust me? It's a trust movie. It's a they find this money, and are they gonna? And also Kyle Chandler is in this,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I know
baby.
immediately.
Oh, God!
Oh, yeah.
I know
Kill
immediately
me.
he's the bad guy, right? Immediately, straight up. But he's one of their
the
buddies
bland guy, you
too.
mean.
So who's lying? Who are you going to steal the money? The money's supposed to go back to the cops. It's drug money, and yeah, that's the rip right there. That's
Is it a good version of that movie? Because I'm looking at the cover and I'm like, you tell me it's in the cul-de-sac. I'm like, all right, I think I get it. Is it a is it a quality? 2 hours and 13 minutes? That seems like a steep ask for a film like this. 79% Rotten Tomatoes.
It's the thing is they're they get you with the are these dirty cops? Who's the dirty cop? Is it more than one? Is it these guys who've been friends forever and now one's going to turn on the other? And they take you down all the avenues of you thinking it's going to be one thing and you thinking it's going to be the other. But when you see a Kyle Chandler come in, it's him. Like, did anybody see Game Night? It's obviously Kyle Chandler. So if they wouldn't have brought him into it, I might have been fooled by some of these other little antics that they did. A lot of red herrings going on. But, and I think it takes place during like 4 hours in one night. So, a lot of darkness. They're trying to play it off as someplace in Florida, and it literally looks like where your grandma and grandpa lived in LA. So it's there's some problems with this film.
All right, that is the cut, the rip.
Dude. Yeah.
Why is it that again? Did you say? I might have glossed over.
The rip has something. It has something to do with what they call the money when there's when they're getting money from a drug bust. It's called the rip. Yeah.
Pass me the strip.
Slang.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough of the Ben Affleck, Matt Damon talk. I'm good. All right.
Yes.
All right. Just the moment you've been waiting for. We can talk about one of this great films that you've seen recently that you told me to see. Mm-hmm. Just really wanted me to talk about this film
gosh.
called Mercy.
I don't know why it got trashed so much. I thought it was so good.
24% on Rotten Tomatoes, but Jess texted me, you gotta see Mercy. I remember the trailer for this, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. But I looked at the director. He's a guy who's made some movies, but he's also produced a lot of the Searching, Unfriended, those movies where you do the screen share. Well, yeah, there's death in them, I suppose, but like
Jess
everything's
movies,
behind.
Not death.
Oh,
Jess movies.
I swore you said death movies, not Jess. Yeah, they're like behind screens the whole time. Like you see, or not the whole. In those cases, I am speaking of. Point being, that guy is the director of this, and I like those types of movies, and this has some of that in that. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested in where this could go. Jess says good, so give it a try. Jess, why don't you go first? Tell them about Mercy and why you like it so much.
It's about this guy, and he was accused for a crime, and he's basically got all this AI at his fingertips and every camera he can think of to try to prove himself innocent in an hour? In an hour,
90 minutes, yes.
Oh, in a 90-minute timer. And so he can say, okay, where was this person at this day? And then the AI will show him, and then it'll say, who did they leave with? Or show me the traffic cam here. And it's just basically him who he reveals himself to be an abusive asshole that makes it trying to figure out who actually killed his wife when it definitely looks like that he did. And he actually managed to prove who did it. I do think the revenge story is stupid, so I agree with you. That part was dumb, but they figured out who actually killed his wife, and they just wrapped it up. But I thought the part of him asking the AI to go through the pieces of the puzzle and finding all the different clues was definitely fun to watch.
All right.
I'd probably like that.
First, you might like this. I couldn't. If I spoiled the whole ending, you'd forget what it was anyway. Watching the movie because there's a couple of extra endings in this, so like it gets a little even for this movie, it gets a little extra by the end. But well, when I'm watching this, I'm trying to accept the premise of the world, and it is very difficult to accept the premise of the movie and forget about it the whole time. And what I mean by that is, so Chris Pratt. He's on trial number 18 of the Mercy Court. I think he said this, where like it's an AI that determines if you're guilty or not. You have 90 minutes to prove your innocence with anything you want. So we see Chris Pratt calling his cop buddy, because he's a cop. Chris Pratt's a cop, so he was on this group that put this Mercy system in. But now he's on trial for his wife's murder that he doesn't remember committing. And so we got to follow him, try to trace back the night before, because it was like it was like the next day. This is like, he's still drunk. He's like waking up and he's like, all right, your blood alcohol content's 0.7 now. You're or 0.07 now. You're legally allowed to start this trial. So this is like fresh. And so for him to prove his innocence, he has this all-powerful AI. That's Rebecca Ferguson. She's like the AI woman, and he has to prove his innocence. And so he gets like unlimited access to like everything to prove his innocence. Like he calls his cop friends and they're like walking around the active crime scene and like looking at stuff to like help him get information. And he's like looking up random people's records. And every time he runs into a problem, the AI comes on and is like, I am with the Mercy Court. You have to release the records because it's part of this trial and blah, blah, blah. So no matter how secret everything is, you must release this information so that this guy can try to prove his innocence. That is absurd. That's crazy. None of that. Like, I can't accept that. I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that because what if he wasn't a cop? What do those other guys do when they're sitting in that chair for the 90 minutes? Because they're not calling their cop friends to get info on the live crime scene. Right? Like, all right,
you're like, and where are these this apart way too much.
This isn't even picking it apart. This is like the central core tenet of the movie. You're like,
because of his occupation and because of his contacts.
No. Just all right. Let's say he's a baker. Let's say he's a baker and he's in the system. How is he going to prove his innocence? How would he even go about doing it?
Have to watch the movie and see. Maybe it's the Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't know.
But like, who's he calling? Like, he calls his cop friends and like people on the inside to like get him information that only cops have. How you're telling me the prisoners get to call cops as part of their death row wishes to get them to try to find the information to prove their innocence? If they can get this information, why don't they just catch the right person in the first place? If they have unlimited access to all these questions, why are we doing this big dance where they have to again, the prisoner gets unlimited control of AI government resources? That makes no sense. I can't get past that. I can't get past it.
All right. I think some things you just have to accept for what they are.
I just like I say, well, okay, Nicole, based on what I was describing to you, can you see what my central problem is with this? Like with the like the prisoner can be like,
according to my calculations, this never would actually work out in real life.
It's not. It's such a big problem. I don't like that you're acting like this is a nitpick.
I don't like,
not a nitpick,
Brennan, that you are finding such issue with this, but you can suspend reality to watch the blue aliens flying around space. No. So what is the difference?
This takes place in the world.
He
and
would
the
never
things
be
that
a cop
are made
to
up
begin
are
with.
things
So
that serve story versus things that are.
It's what it is.
They don't
suspend all disbelief.
This is very frustrating to have a curve.
I understand what you're saying, Brennan, because if the thing is it's what it sounds to me. I haven't seen the movie, but it sounds to me is like, anybody that's not a cop is never. They're all going to go to prison, or they're all going to get executed.
You get electric chaired at the end of the 90 minutes. But what if you caught a real murderer and he started making all these crazy phone calls to like banks and like wiring money and like trying to like this AI system helps him do everything, and like sometimes he's like, don't question me, just do it, and it does it for him. Like if this guy's a murderer, he shouldn't be allowed to do this. That's crazy. That's not a good system.
Psychopath, even if he's not a murderer, should not be allowed to do it.
not real life.
Like it's okay for him to try to prove it if it wasn't affected. He can prove his own innocence and like be his own lawyer. If it weren't for he's affecting the real world. A prisoner's commands are spending real money and manpower and happening in real time in that real 90 minutes in the movie's own logic. That's tough to accept, like, in any reality. That's like, that doesn't make sense. I dislike Bertie quite a bit, except
it's a movie.
You just don't want me to be right. That's fine. You would take against me on any stance, so that's fine.
That's not true.
Did you just take against my stance for no reason other than to argue? Not surprising.
You put me in a catch-22 in that one.
There was no right answer.
No, there wasn't.
But we'll go back to Mama K now for
what am I doing
here?
now?
Train Dreams. This looked interesting to me. I had never heard of this, and it looks kind of like a sleepy movie, but it looks like a quality set, like the one with the gay cowboys from like 3 years ago, not Brokeback Mountain. The one with Benedict Cumberbatch looks kind of like that.
Okay, there are no gay cowboys in this movie.
It's an old, slow, westy movie, is what I'm saying. The guy's he's got like a shovel on his shoulder, and he's walking, and it's light blue.
Yes,
but he works. I remember Idris Elba on a horse
building train tracks. So he's not a cowboy. He's
my thing disconnected there again. So just go on. What is this movie?
So this is Train Dreams. It's not a cowboy movie. It's about a guy who builds train tracks, and he has to be away from his family to do it. It is a slow film. It doesn't. Not a lot happens if you're looking for action, but a lot happens on an emotional level, and I would recommend people to see Train Dreams. Joel Edgerton is really, really good in this, and it even has that woman that I don't like from the Star Wars movies, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, Felicity Jones.
Yeah. Not a big fan.
Not Butthole Eyes?
No, not Maz Kanata.
Yeah.
So that would be very out of place
Star
in
Wars
Train
for
Dreams.
me, honestly, so I don't really love her. But she's fine. She does die in the movie, so just so you know. So that makes me... It's okay. But it's a very quiet film, and I think there's a place in the world for quiet films.
Maz Kanata, the Butthole Eyes. That's who you're thinking of. And no, I think that would be very out of place here.
Butthole Eyes?
Yeah, she looks like an orange. Her eyes are like buttholes.
Mm-hmm. This is from Star Wars.
No idea what you're
Maz
saying.
Kanata from Star Wars.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Felicity, whatever her face.
No, Felicity Jones, not Butthole Eyes.
She
from Star
looks
Wars.
like a regular person.
I know, you said Felicity Jones, the one I don't like from Star Wars. And Nicole goes, oh, Butthole Eyes. And I'm like, don't think that's the same character at all.
She probably just thought I was having like a mental health moment or something.
Is she having a seizure?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Right.
But yeah, so see it so we can talk about it. I think that you would like it as a film, Brennan. I think Nicole would not be able to sit through it at all.
I'll have to see it when I'm at your house then or something. Because it's Netflix. We don't have that.
Okay. All right. I mean, you can get like a 7-day,
You cannot. They don't have that anymore. This world is... The freebies are gone. So, to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
No password sharing, no nothing.
No. It'll turn up on Amazon one day. On Prime.
Well, we'll move to some lighter fare, some kids stuff. Jess, you've seen a few kids movies. One of them from one of your favorite franchises of all time. The SpongeBob movie, I'm assuming this newest one, Search for SquarePants, 2025 one. Is that the one you're referring to?
I was so surprised. Yeah, I was so surprised it was in theaters. I had no idea kids still watch SpongeBob. I thought SpongeBob was like done and over with. So I was like, why is this in theaters now? I had no desire to see it because I really only watched seasons 1 through 4, and I feel like all the new stuff isn't funny, and I relate to it or have any nostalgia to it. So, but Kyle really wanted to see it, so I was like, all right, I'm not going to say no. I thought it was so dumb. I think I fell asleep like 3/4 into it. To be fair, I didn't really want to see it anyway, but I didn't find it interesting. Although I heard him crack up the entire time, so I think it's good because he laughed throughout the entire movie.
Kyle was?
I know. Yeah. He was cracking up the whole movie, and I could care less.
Must have been having a rough week.
I gotta see something with Kyle. That's funny. That is interesting. Oh, I gotta see like a random movie that's you wouldn't think, because that's some interesting humor there.
Oh, that makes me sad, Jess, because I always associate you with SpongeBob.
Well, seasons 1 through 4. After that,
right,
is this when it kind of just gets weird.
The first movie's good too.
Yeah, first movie's good too. That came out within that time frame, I think.
Yeah, it was within that time. But yeah, you can never go home, as they say. So SpongeBob on and still on, but never the same. Another kids movie. Speaking of still on but never the same. I saw, and I think Jess saw too, another family comedy animated. One of the biggest movies of last year, several billion worldwide. Its sequel, Zootopia 2. Zootopia 2. I saw this just like a week and a half ago. Like this came out in like Thanksgiving time.
Oh, really?
And I saw this in I saw this.
Yeah,
like,
I saw it
first week of
around
Feb.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this was in theaters for a minute. I think just because it was popular. But Zootopia 1, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I really think it's top fiver. It's probably the best.
I watched Zootopia 1 recently in anticipation to watch Zootopia 2 because I've never seen Zootopia 1.
Oh, you never saw Zootopia 1?
I really liked Zootopia 1. No, I thought it was really good. Like, really deep, very relatable to real life circumstances, and I'm some things I'm like, wow, is this really in this kid's movie? Because this is just, I don't know, it seemed very like political or whatever.
Yeah,
but it was very good.
I love it.
And number 2, I didn't like as much. I just thought it was your typical kid movie. I don't think it hit close to home or was as relatable as the first one. What'd you think?
I'm with you. It's a big drop off. Not that it's bad, because the first one's amazing. The first one's like a topper of all time for me, and this one's just like pretty good. Some laughs. I like her characters are back, but there's just it's not sniffing anywhere near the heights. It's a new story. Like, it's different than the first one. They do different stuff with some same themes. The whole thing is there's, I don't know if people have seen the cover, but there's a snake on the cover. Gary the Snake, as you find out his name. And you realize, and it's something I didn't even think about in the first one, but it's a good thing to point out. I guess it's a kind of like sneaky thing to point out, is that the first one is all mammals. I didn't even think about it, but like there's no reptiles, there's no fish. Yeah, it's all mammals in the first one. And I was like, Zootopia, all the different animals. They got the predators, and they got the herbivores, whatever they're called, like that, and that was like a big point in the first one. But I never even thought about the fact that this whole time they were whitewashing this whole city, and there was a whole slew of other animals that I wasn't even getting representation for.
No birds.
There's a whole. There were there. I don't even think there were birds. I really don't. I feel like it was mammals only,
Maybe
and then this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either, so it definitely went over my head.
It was my mammal bias, my blind spot. But so they do some interesting exploring stuff with that and seeing. What was that?
Nothing. It's just funny.
I've never heard of anybody really talk about their mammal bias.
Their mammal bias, yeah.
I don't see species.
All the reptiles get.
I don't see species.
That's what we're trying to work towards here. But yeah, we don't have to go through all the intricate plot details. There's more stuff about why the reptiles got pushed
matter.
out. All right. Zootopia 2, good, not great. That's my review. You similar, Jess?
I have to know though, real quick. Do they? I'm sorry. Do they pull a lot of jokes from the first one to try to make them relevant still? Because that's what pisses me off the most about these types of things. Like, it was funny and amazing the first time, but I don't want you to hold it again.
Like here's an
I don't
example.
think jokes,
in the
but they
first,
kept the characters.
Yeah, you get returning side characters, and like obviously you follow Judy and Nick again. But like as an example, you get Flash again, the sloth. Like that first bit in the first one, the funniest bit, the DMV bit. And in this one, he's back doing some other stuff, and it's not as good. But to me, it doesn't feel like we have to have flashback and say his catchphrase or whatever. The things he's doing are with the plot, so it's fine. Like it's written in, so like all of like the gangster mouse is back, the one that's like Marlon Brando. Like they do all that. They do callbacks and they come back to stuff from the first one, but it's not. It doesn't feel like they're like putting a spot. Remember, it's not like I remember this. Like it's the same characters returning to do new things. And some characters aren't in it. Some of the ones from the last one, they don't go to the nudist place, I don't think, in this one.
Interesting.
Less Idris Elba, so that's a bit of a downgrade right there.
Oh.
Shakira's song in this one, not as good.
Nothing would top the first one.
I know, I listen to that song regularly. The Try Everything, so good. Tear to my eyes. All right. What other 2025 movies do we have? We got a few more. One for Nicole to talk about. Yay. Nicole and I watched.
Said anything yet?
No.
She was on like 2 or 3 movies. She watched the one that we all watched 3 months ago, and then she watched.
I watched Weapons.
We talked about that last time. Yeah, Weapons. You gotta see that one, okay? Definitely less scary than the Send Help you just saw. Nicole and I saw If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. You guys ever hear of the movie If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
Yeah, because it's Oscar nom.
No.
Oh, okay. So you heard from Oscar nom and just this is not it's a A24 guy starring Rose Byrne as the mother in this. Rose Byrne, very good. Well, most of the time. Rose Byrne her life is very bad. She has a daughter who we intentionally don't show her face. We hear her, but we don't see her the whole movie. She's sick. She is on a feeding tube. She doesn't like to eat her food. She says it feels weird, texture's weird. So we got like stuff going on there. So we see her life, and she's in and out of therapy sessions. We learn through like a funny little thing where she's staying at her therapist in the first couple of scenes. Conan O'Brien's her therapist, and then she goes down to the hall, and then she starts being a therapist. So we realize, she's a therapist, and she has all these young people who are like shitty to her, and like their problems are annoying to her because her sick kid's at home. Her husband's like a military guy. He's away, and he sucks every time he's on the phone. It's Christian Slater. We do that later.
Oh, jeez.
And then she has a big hole in her house. One of the inciting incidents is she gets a giant leak in her ceiling, blows a big hole, and now she's got a big hole in this house. So she's staying at like this shitty motel that A$AP Rocky hangs around. So they kind of become friends a little bit, but also like not. So she's just out drinking and smoking every night, and she's horribly depressed. And the kid's like annoying, but we don't ever see the kid's face. But regular annoying, like regular, like just talking all the time. I don't want to eat that. Like, please eat your thing. We got to go to the next thing. And then she just talks about something else and won't eat her thing. And she's stacking up the little half-eaten cubed things, and she can't hit her goals. And so Rose Byrne's life just sucks, and she's just going through it. And there's some stuff we get to towards the second half of the movie. But Nicole, what do you think If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
Yeah, that was a very long explanation.
Was it good? Does it make you feel like you know what's
I don't know
happening?
if I have to see the movie now.
But it wasn't even fully all there. the
okay. Well, you know what?
Well, there's
Why
more.
don't you do the next one, and I'll point out everything you forget about.
Okay.
We can do with that.
First off, the daughter is sick and has a stomach feeding tube, which is causing stress for Rose Byrne.
Didn't I say she has a feeding tube?
I don't think he did, but if he did, it got lost in the rest of the hullabaloo. That's causing a lot of strife, and Rose Byrne is not cooperating with the doctors to try to get her daughter better, and she and every other character in this movie are so absolutely pathetic and just terrible people. It is nauseating to watch how awful these people are. They are sad, pathetic losers. Everyone. The daughter, I'm sorry, even though she's ill, she is so fucking annoying. She's screaming and carrying on for her mother. Every scene is like, I can't. This is the best birth control I've ever seen. Is having this child complaining the whole time. Rose Byrne.
And we never see her?
We do at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, we very, very end, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's not like some elephant man. She's a normal little girl.
There's nothing with reason. I don't understand why they hid her the whole time. I guess just to give her just to be another voice in her head, I guess, like without giving it a person.
I think it's because we want to empathize with Rose Byrne, and if we show a cute kid complaining all the time, and then you see this mom who's like being a bitch and shitty, you're not going to feel as bad for her because like your instinct is to be like, the kid needs help. But if you just make the kid an annoying voice all the time, then it does a better job at putting it in, her
on top of her already disastrous life. She's a therapist who's seeing her colleague therapist who is of absolutely no help to her, but she is so helpless that the relationship there is just terrible. I think Conan O'Brien does a really good job of just being a piece of shit to her.
Expert level piece of shit, yeah.
Because she is so well deserving of that from him.
Oh my god.
Christian Slater
this is how I reacted to Night Bitch. This is so funny, because I was like, this is like good Night Bitch, and this is what everything I was saying about that character. And you had that reaction to this character, which is interesting, because they're similar, but not quite the same.
Yeah. Christian Slater is so annoying and on the phone. He works away from home for weeks at a time, so he's trying to get information from her while simultaneously degrading her and yelling at how shitty of a mom she is for not getting the hole fixed, not getting the kid's tube out, not seeing her patients, whatever the case is. She neglects her child by leaving every night to go get drunk and smoke pot because she can't handle the beeping of the monitors and the overwhelming stress. And the other thing that you didn't mention, which is so fucking confusing, is with the hole in the ceiling of her apartment, which happened from just a random pipe burst or something, which is the start of the movie where she needs to leave the apartment. She keeps seeing these, like, orbs and sparkles in it, and it's leaning towards, like, extraterrestrial. I don't know what's really going on with it, but adds absolutely no value to this movie to me at all. I don't understand that part. If she's just geeking out and is just drunk and has no idea what's going on, or if it's supposed to be something else, but she's the only one that can see it. ASAP Rocky goes over to the house with her to take a look at the hole, because he's just another neighbor in the motel, but he's wondering what the fuck's wrong with this lady. He goes over there. He goes, yeah, this is just a hole. Like, it should have been repaired by now. She's having repair troubles with the contractor. All this stuff culminating just to say everybody in this movie is so horrendous. But they did a really great job of making me hate everybody in this movie.
I don't think you're supposed to hate Rose Byrne.
Well, I do. She's terrible.
I think you're supposed to. I didn't realize while watching this you had this reaction. I knew you didn't love it, but you didn't hate it, because like it was one of those like, I'll keep it on because it's quality, but I don't actually enjoy this kind of ones that you do. But you reacted to this like I acted to Night Bitch, which is very interesting because they're very similar, but I didn't. I felt empathy for this woman and not for Amy Adams in the other one.
She took no responsibility for anything that was going on. She didn't push harder to get the hole fixed. She didn't do the required parent doctor meeting so that she could learn how to properly take care of this sick child. She has a terrible relationship with her husband. She sucks at being a psychiatrist because she's drunk during her appointments. She loses one of her patients. That
was her fault. The patient was a psycho.
Terrible relationship with her psychiatrist, and she keeps breaking the rules of the daughter goes to a daily school with doctors at it, and she keeps parking where she shouldn't. She's about to get her car towed away. She's running away from this daughter who has illness, and there is a very disturbing part of this movie that I won't say that she does with the daughter that is just really bad. She's terrible. Terrible person.
This bitch has 99 problems.
Yes, she does.
I thought that the horrible thing with the daughter, for me, I was like, that was like a relieving moment for me, honestly. I was like,
you were
for me, that was like, I was, but I was like, is this her taking, in the story, I'm like, this is her taking her agency in the movie, because she is, she lets herself get pushed around here, but I guess I don't know why. I really empathize with this woman and not the Amy Adams character. I need to look more into this because I kept comparing these movies so much in my head, and hearing you have this reaction to this one and not that one, and vice versa. I got to look more into this, but we can table that for now.
The movie gave me a obvious reaction. I think it's not a bad movie. That's not what I mean by all that. I think it's pretty good that they are forcing me to feel this way. It was okay.
Okay, well, that's good that you appreciated the craftsmanship. So yeah, I like this one. I liked if I want to kick you or whatever the legs. No legs.
I don't know what the title means either.
It's just frustration, I guess. Just if I had legs, I'd kick you. So frustrating. Mama
Does
K,
she not have legs?
She does.
No, she's a regular woman.
She has legs. Interesting.
Yeah, she does.
Everybody has legs, actually.
Metaphor. They're all legged
Even the daughter
in this film.
Even
the daughter with the tube. She got legs. One more Netflix movie here, I think, from 2025 for Mama K. And that is Goodbye June. I see some family items on a photo. I see a sick older woman in a bed. Kate Winslet. This looks nice. What is this, Mama K?
Helen Mirren is the mom, the matriarch, and she's ill. And Kate Winslet is one of her children, and she has 2 daughters and a son. The son lives with his parents. These are all adults, but he lives with the parents. I don't know what he does exactly. He's supposed to care for her, but the Helen Mirren character, but it doesn't appear like that is actually what happens. Kate Winslet's character is a very type A mom worker. Her husband is away. She's taking care of her kids. And then the third person is a sister, and she's like a woo-woo kind of, everything's crunchy. Anyway, the mom's dying, and it's about how everybody's reacting to it and how the mom is dealing with her impending death. And then there's the dad. The dad is... Who plays the dad? I feel like he's the guy from Harry Potter. Oh, yeah, he's the guy from Harry Potter. He's the...
yeah, he's the Rat Man.
Rat Man. Yeah, from Harry Potter.
Yeah, Rat Man.
And
that's his name. Peter Pettigrew. Yeah. There we go.
Peter Pettigrew. Yeah, and he's also supremely useless in this as the dad. The mom's actively dying, and Helen Mirren's actively dying, and he's like concerned about what's going on the TV and where his next sandwich is going to come from and things like that. So it's just a piece. It's a piece about dying. And
okay.
It's interesting, and you're watching how the different characters deal with it or don't deal with it. Apparently this was directed or written by Kate Winslet's son.
I'm seeing this is Kate Winslet's directorial debut, and her son Joe Anders wrote it.
Yeah. Who his dad is, I think, Sam Mendes. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's
now I'm back in all of a sudden. Now I'm interested.
Now you're back in because it's the Sam Mendes adjacent
Sam Mendes
film.
Until a couple years ago was in the Never Made a Bad Movie Club until he made that one movie that was bad, and then he fell out of the club. But for a while there, he had a 20-year streak.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not associated with this film, but his progeny is. So, I mean, I think it's not bad for what it is. It made me cry.
Well,
it's
goodbye.
It's under tearjerkers on Netflix.
Assuming she dies.
Well, yeah, because it's all about her dying. So
I thought maybe she'd get like a miraculous cure at the end.
No, that would make it terrible.
Then it's awkward. Everyone's done all their stuff. They're like, "Oh, I thought you were actually gonna." I was gonna take
and it's
that
called
vase.
Goodbye June, not like June Returns.
I really needed that $20,000 to pay off my debts. All kinds of problems.
Goodbye June 2.
The sequel. June Returns.
Goodbye July.
With more than mammals. It's got all the other ones.
It's got to be inclusive.
Right.
I think we got one more 2025 movie, and then we'll do some TV, because I think we got a little bit of TV to catch up on before we wrap up. I saw this today in anticipation for our recording for when we do our top 5, bottom 5 show, because I realized that there was a movie that came out last year by one of my favorite directors in the Never Made a Bad Movie Club, and I hadn't seen it yet for 2025, and that was criminal. Couldn't have it happen. It was streaming, thankfully, and so I watched it, and Nicole saw the second 2/3, so she saw some of this. She can chime in if she feels. I saw Warfare, A24, once again. Warfare is Alex Garland's 2025 film. That name ringing a bell. It is the director of Annihilation, Ex Machina, Civil War, all the best movies, and then also Men. And this is a movie about, it's in 2000, he's a co-director with another gentleman, who this is his directorial debut, because he is Ray Mendoza's the name, and he is was a real-life Navy SEAL deployed in Iraq. This place takes place in 2006, and the whole thing's about an hour and a half, and it's pretty much real-time in the movie. We follow this small squad in Iraq, and it's like a bunch of young guys, young unit, and they need to take hostage of this small Iraqi family, couple dads, moms, kids, and they're gonna extract them out of there. And the thing goes wrong somewhat early on. Like it's very fly on the wall. Like you don't really learn about them as people. You're sitting around in a bunker, or not a bunker, in a house with them, and they're just like, Alpha 9240, zone clear. Activity, man, white shirt, blue pants, spotted twice, and he's looking around over, like just a lot of technical stuff, but no one's like, I got a girl back home, or, oh man, it's my 3rd deployment, and I'm really seeing, like, you're not learning personalities. It's pure technical talk. And then shit starts going down, and you have to watch them solve the problems, basically, as they go down. Told off this guy's real-life experience with this mission that went wrong. So it's very good. I liked it quite a bit. It's not one of his best movies. I think it's a very small, contained story. But it's tight. It's gripping. Performances are good. It's got one of Jess's favorites, Joseph Quinn, is in there. So he's one of the guys who gets hurt. So he gets a lot of good screaming. I think a nice half hour of this movie is Joseph Quinn screaming at the top of his lungs. So that's Warfare. Nicole, did you have any thoughts on it? I know you saw just over half of it.
Yeah, it was fine. I really don't like war movies. It's pretty gruesome. I just perhaps I don't know where people land, but I don't agree with spending as much money as they do to make a movie about people getting shot and killed in war. So that's kind of my stance on it. But I guess if we're talking about the technical aspect of it, it was fine. Not my taste.
Not your taste.
Yeah.
It's very technical too. It's not.
You are literally spectacle. In warfare with them. You're seeing some stuff you wish you hadn't seen. So
yeah, it's almost like not even like cinematic. It's almost like a stage play, but with like gunfire and air jets coming in. But very contained. I love the filmmaking. Very solid, but you gotta like a war movie. So that is Warfare. Now there's definitely some TV we gotta catch up on, or some series streaming, whatever you want to call it, because I just mentioned his name a second ago. Joseph Quinn, an actor who got famous in a certain series that I think just had I don't know if it's final season, I haven't been keeping up, its 5th season on Netflix. Jess, did you watch all of Stranger Things, the newest 5th season?
No, I'm still in the middle of it, so I don't want to talk about that one yet.
I'm surprised you haven't finished it yet. It's come out like a month ago.
I know.
You're the fan. You're the fan on the show.
I am. Did you watch it?
How is it so far? No, I again, no Netflix, and I think every episode's 2 hours long. Is that right? Something like that?
Well, I was rewatching all of it from the very beginning, so I'm on the last episode of season 4. That's what I was doing. So now I'm on the last episode of season 4, so I'm about to enter season 5.
Wow.
She's also been in the theaters a lot, so...
That's true. You've been pulling weight in the theater, so we'll table Stranger Things. I would have thought you'd seen it, but I don't know if I'm going to catch up on it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard season 5 is mostly a little disappointing for some people. There's some good parts, but for the most part, a little bit of a downturn.
They look so old.
Prior season. Yeah, it's strange now. That's the strangest thing. It's how old is Will's mustache on that preview wasn't. I kind of like what they did in season 4, but they kind of did themselves in. They made it so big in season 4 because that's when they're going to Russia, and Vecna is so much different than the other bad guys from the earlier seasons. Like, they've made it very big now, and it's not really for me anymore. I liked it when it was the cute kids show in season 1, and I like season 3. I like the one where
one or two Demogorgons.
Well, I like simple one Demogorgon fighting one bloody-nosed 10-year-old, not like U.S. governments coming in and Hopper's fighting like Russian prison guards. Like, it's a little much at this point. Like, I liked it when it was, I'm a cop and I got a cigarette hanging out my mouth and I got to get this weird girl waffles in the woods. What's going on here? Like, that's much more enjoyable than like, oh, we're all a 35-person family now who has to rise above Vecna. I'm like, I don't think I care anymore. I don't think that's what I watched this for.
That is so accurate. I don't think there's a better description than what you just said.
I keep seeing the little clips of like someone's training and then they have every other character standing behind them like watching them. It's like, they made too many. They've written themselves into the opposite of a corner. They've written themselves into a cornfield. They don't even know where to go and everyone's lost. This is crazy. We'll table Stranger Things. Other series currently streaming right now in the middle of season 2. I think Nicole is the resident fan. I watch it with her as well. The Pitt. How's The Pitt been treating you, Nicole?
Yeah, Pitt's still going strong. I'm still happy with it. They leave a lot of really exciting cliffhangers, and I just really like the setup. They started that with 24, and every episode is an hour. Just really gives them the opportunity to put more content in it and to make more thorough storylines. So I really like that. And as far as I know, it's pretty accurate to medicine and hospital life and healthcare. So I appreciate that too. Do you guys know who Dr. Mike is?
No.
He's a content creator. He's a real doctor, family medicine doctor, but he does a lot of things on YouTube and has his own channel, and he likes to dissect TV shows and movies about healthcare, and just says how accurate they are. He explains things. I've been watching his series on YouTube of just we watch along with him and he explains stuff. So that's really fun too.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's really cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to see what's going on. I think right now it's on hour 5, so it's like noon on 4th of July where they are on the show. So should be getting good soon. Yeah.
The baby's still a cliffhanger, right?
Blowing off.
Yeah, no hands blown off yet, but I imagine that they will. And I've heard some rumors about what's going to happen in this season, and it doesn't sound too great. So we'll see.
We'll catch up on The Pit next time. I've got here from Mama K. You've got several mini series on here. I'll let you pick. Which ones do you want to advertise on here as either worth it or something to avoid?
Well, I think Jess and I both saw His and Hers. And
yes.
I don't know if Jess saw Runaway, the new Harlan Coben one, which I didn't care for, so I don't care if we talk about that.
Wait, I don't think what's Runaway? I don't know if I saw that.
It's 2026. I don't even know how to describe it.
I didn't see that. What is Runaway?
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a You Guys show. I'm looking at the cover.
It is, but it's Harlan Coben. They're all, kind of the same situations.
All the other ones are Club Revenge, Lazarus, Stay Close. Other things people search for. I see.
Yeah.
It's all the same cover, I see. Yeah.
Well, if you catch up with that one, Jess, we can talk about that one later. But you saw Hers, right?
Wait. It's called Runaway?
Yep, Runaway.
Run away. 2 words.
Yeah,
Wait,
run away. The only word I have next to it
Mr.
in my notes is
Nesbit.
Meh.
Oh no, I have not seen this. I haven't even heard of it.
Actually, every time we're watching it, your dad and I are like, I am Mrs. Nesbit. Mrs. Nesbit.
James Nesbitt, the actor. That's why we're doing this, so people are not confused.
Yeah. Hers. Jess, you want to talk about that with Tessa Thompson? John.
Oh, that was pretty good. I didn't like. I thought it was just. I think it was good, not great. I think some things were pretty. What's that?
It was too long. Like 6 episodes was too much.
Yeah, I didn't like Tessa Thompson's character. She just kind of pissed me off. Like, she just disappeared and came back and acted mysterious, but then also didn't care about any of the murders. I just thought she was mean. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. She just wasn't relatable or charismatic or anyone that you wanted to really be around. I found her husband to be kind of annoying, but I did enjoy the mystery and I did like following along. So
this is something
I think it was just good, not great.
And it has twists and turns, and you think you know what's happening by episode 4. You think you know what's going on, and then the very last 10 minutes of the last episode, everything changes. But Jess did call out who the murderer was before it even started, and I didn't see that coming. So
I did.
Yeah,
you did or didn't see it coming?
I did.
No, you.
I did not see it coming. Yeah, just because it's like this total. It was an ancillary character, basically, can I pour you a cup of coffee? And then all of a sudden, I am the murderer.
I wouldn't have guessed Jess is the one who picks up on the thing first, and then you miss it entirely. That is a little surprising.
I missed it entirely.
Well, I would say I got it right, but I got the motive wrong. I thought she did it as an accident, but really she did it strategically. So I would say I was only half right.
Oh, Sunita Mani's in this. She's funny. I like her.
Yeah. Who's that?
Sunita Mani. She's an Indian woman. I think she's very funny. She played Priya.
She was.
Yeah, she was another
Priya.
police officer. Yeah.
I had more confidence in Priya. I thought she was going to figure out the entire thing.
Yeah, she didn't know.
But she kind of wrapped it up at the end and wasn't completely right. But I thought she was 5 steps ahead. She was only 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Not enough steps.
So I had more confidence in Priya. Yeah.
That is His and Hers, a Netflix series with Tessa Thompson and John Bernthal. Is that him? It looks like John Bernthal.
Yeah. And Pablo Schreiber, I think.
His and Hers. All right. Well, there is one show left that's currently on that I think everyone's watching it now. I don't think it started that way, but it has devolved into this. We are all watching the reality show Traitors. Traitors. UK version. Or no, American version is what we're watching right now. The Alan Cumming hosted one. Last we left off, they're previously on what was happening. So who wants to do this? I'm not a reality TV person. Someone else who's a reality TV person.
What do you want to know?
Raise all your hands at once. What's going on? What? Tell us about what's going on in Traitors. What's happening?
Well, I mean, this is the 3rd season, I think, and we've got the usual cast of housewives, gamers, and then like random people. Some guy who is, he's a sports guy, but
You've
I've
also
never
got
heard
some
of him
Olympians.
before. Right. There's the
Two
there's the Olympic
Olympians.
pair. The skaters.
Love Island.
Yes, Love Island out of nowhere. And
is that different from being on like Survivor though, and like Big Brother? Like it's the same thing, isn't it?
No, they're not doing challenges and shit. They're just making out with each other.
Yeah.
Can you win Love Island? I guess I don't know what Love Island actually is.
I don't know what it is either. Actually,
I mean, I guess he must.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't either.
It is
but
a competition show, right? Like it's not just.
I think he's part of the
filming
reality
hot
people.
They got to do something.
Yeah.
I think it's more closer to The Bachelor. You're trying to find love on an island.
Okay, all right. Well, still, like it's a reality game show. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not famous, but like they're as famous as fucking any of those other reality games show people.
Well, no, and you had Colton from The Bachelor, which is also a reality show, but also a fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, like a Love Island person's a similar level of fame as a Bachelor person in my.
And then we
head.
have Michael Rappaport.
Yeah.
And Michael,
who is of equal fame level, but in a completely different circle of people.
And
I was so happy when he got voted off.
What? He was the
Brennan
reason
was
I got sucked in.
Oh, Brennan, you're the only one. No, you're not.
He's
Your
the
dad
most
loves
dopest,
He was so
faithfulest
annoying.
faithful.
I would have voted him off just because I don't want to listen to him anymore.
They
That's
did.
why
Like how he
voted him
eats.
off.
They did.
They were like, we don't care if you're a traitor or not. Get the hell out. We can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I feel the
He's
same
very
way
entertaining
about him. And Colton was getting on my nerves. I'm glad he's gone too.
Yeah, he was.
Donna Kelsey.
So
ultimate bust.
if they don't,
Donna Kelsey.
if the rest of the crew doesn't vote out Rob this next episode, they're just plain dumb.
Yeah.
Which one's wrong?
So at this point,
basically
I
gave away that Rob's the traitor.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'd be curious. What if you guys are cheering for it to happen now? Because I think Nicole and I split on what we were actually like. I've been wanting Rob to win this whole time, as far as like the against the other two traitor. Like
Rob is so smart. Rob is so good.
I can't help it. I appreciate what he's doing. He's the one who seems to be doing the most when it comes. I disliked how the two housewives were playing the traitor role. It was very boring and predictable and flat.
Candace messed up. I'm so mad that Candace didn't vote for Natalie last episode.
My God.
If she would have done that, she would have flown under the radar.
The ultimate blunder. Nicole and I were gobsmacked when that happened. We were like, "This is why would you?" And they glossed over it on TV too. They just glossed over it. I'm like, that's a big dumb move right there.
That happened on
If she voted for Natalie, there'd be no suspicion to her.
Right. Also, Natalie is like one of the most boring survivors to have on. I think she's not. I don't know. She's boring to watch. Also, the girl from England, who I can barely understand.
Maura? I think she's from Scotland.
Maura.
So I think she was from like the Scotland Love Island.
Scotland Love Island. But
Love Island.
Yeah, to Love Island. I mean, yeah. No, the kid who's the guy that he just picked to be a traitor with him. What does
Eric.
he do?
He's a singer.
Yeah,
Eric.
A singer. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think he's like a music producer.
Okay, I don't know him. So
I think he's a K-pop.
Yeah. He's not gonna
he
last
might be
long
in the
as a
K-pop
traitor.
scene, but
Nah, Rob's gonna throw.
I don't know. If I was Rob, I think I would also pick him too. If you were Rob, who would you pick?
That's probably who I would have picked.
I probably would have picked Eric.
Well, maybe he's kind of low rater. I feel like you kind of pick someone who's like, maybe you pick someone who sucks that people want gone. Because at this point, I don't feel like anyone is on to anybody like very well. I think all the obvious people are gone.
They are, but I think
I think Candace made it obvious that it's Rob.
Exactly.
But Candace is Candace is a traitor, and like if I'm a faithful, I'm not believing anything Candace is telling me when she's leaving. Personally, like I'm not like if I'm a faithful, I'm believing Rob is the most solid person right now because he got rid of two traitors. Basically, I'm not. If I'm playing, I'm not game to that.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of obvious that it played out that Rob and Candace were traitors against each other because Candace got on Rob got on Candace, and you can kind of tell how that played out. I think
they might figure it out. I don't think I would have playing the game.
The only time during Roundtable that Rob did a lot of talking was each time that he voted a traitor out. Otherwise, he was pretty chill at the Roundtable. So when he's talking a lot, I mean, especially for Lisa, he threw her under the bus. And same with Candace.
Lisa was such a bad liar.
No, she's a terrible liar. I don't know how they didn't get her earlier.
I know.
So bad. But there was another, and I don't know if it was one of the other, like the British one or the New Zealand one, or I don't remember. I've watched them all, where the traitors went against each other at the round table, and the same sort of thing happened as like one traitor voted against the other one as a revenge.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often, honestly. Yeah. Like it feels like the game's a season or two away from being broken, and they're gonna have to fix it with some new rules.
Yeah. Well,
because they've had to do that with other game shows where people like figure it out, like Survivor. Like people make their own idols and shit, find idols without clues. Like you have to like adjust.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. They're on. I mean, this is like season 6 or something that total of all the different traitors. So
I like the UK one that I saw because they're all regular people and they all cried so much. It was awesome.
I love that. I love the regular one.
They were like, it was like their mom died when they got eliminated. Like, and people were like, I just killed my brother. Like, they were like, you were gonna be the best man at my wedding. I can't believe you're the traitor. Like, it's like that level of schmaltz. I'm like, these randos deserve some acting credit because they are pouring it on. These guys are good.
Well, yeah, and it's like, I only met you 10 days ago, but I swear to God, we're siblings. Like, that's what it's
the American version is so plastic compared to that. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Like, it's fine garbage to watch, but like, I genuinely enjoy that other one because of how cryy they get.
New Zealand.
Is every episode really the next day?
It kind of feels.
Is it only one day apart?
I think so.
That's so exhausting.
I heard that they wake up they do that shoot in the morning when they find out if someone got eliminated. They do they're glammed up. They change and do the challenge, and then they re-glam up into the same clothes to go back in later. Like they literally they do that challenge in between the glamming up for the inside. So they do it all at one day.
That's
it's crazy
so
schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't stay in
I mean, what else is there to do, though, other than be on camera and scheme, so...
Well, and if you're a traitor...
I don't know, the food looks good, though. Every time they're at breakfast, I'm like, oh, I want that breakfast.
I love that everybody this season is all like, is there any salmon left? I hate when I come in late because the salmon's gone. It's like... Just bring more salmon for these people. Jesus. Come on.
That's part of why Survivor's the best is every one of these other reality shows, they're in like a mansion or like a castle or like this awesome house overlooking San Francisco Bay or something. And then a Survivor, you're on an island. Like the weather's warm, but like otherwise you're like in stick hut land. It's more enjoyable.
But now it's on the same island and it's not as bad with like, there were some islands they went to that were just like, infested with bugs and
I remember one season I thought
worst.
Like they Medi showed up for someone's injury and like flies like came off the whole tribe when the med crew got there. Like they all like woke up. I was like, these guys are fucking dying. Like they kept losing challenges. So they kept not getting rice, not getting fire, not like it just kept compounding. And then you'd cut to the other ones and they had like a house built basically. And then they cut back to the poor tribe and their crusty rice just couldn't boil because they had no fire. It was terrible.
Lately, the last few seasons, it seems like they've had like one tribe that has been really unlucky. Like just, they're down to 2 members immediately. So
has Survivor 50 started yet? I might go back to watch that just for the
50's on this week, I think it starts.
Is that right? Well, what day is that on?
It's on Wednesday night. on regular TV, but we don't have regular TV, so we don't watch it till Thursday.
Our Thursday's very busy, so we got Traitors to watch and the Pitt. So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I believe. I think we've covered some good bases today. We have some cliffhangers we got to come back to. We got Traitors and Stranger Things. We've got to talk about that Heaven movie with Elizabeth Olsen. So we've got some homework.
Eternity.
But we will come back soon. But before we do that catch-up episode, the next episode you guys will be hearing is the top 5, bottom 5 show of the year. 2025, we will go over the best and the worst. Maybe we'll do a TV superlative or two since we talk about series in the tail end of the show nowadays. So if you have things to recommend to us, we're listening. Films with a Woman in My Life on Facebook. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Brennan_podhost. You can email the show filmswiththewomen@gmail.com. And we're also on YouTube. You can just search Films with a Woman in My Life. And we're it's like a yellow logo with some teal lighting. There's like a film projector in the middle of it. Nicole drew it like 10 years ago. So it's 8 years ago. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing this for a while. 7 years. 7 years.
Wow.
That's a lot. Well, thank you guys for 7 years. I will talk to you soon for our top 5 and bottom 5 of 2025.
Okay. See you soon.
Till next time, this is Brennan signing off, saying thanks for listening and enjoy your movies.
Thanks for listening to Films with the Women in My Life. If you enjoyed being a listener in our life, please rate and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or on your favorite podcast app. Keep up with the latest from the show on Instagram at Brennan_podhost, on Facebook at Films with the Women in My Life, and on Twitter at FilmsWomenPod. Finally, you can email the show with questions and suggestions at filmswiththewomen@gmail.com. Original music for the show was created by Ian Burke and Chris Iwanek. Original artwork created by Nicole D'Alessio. This show is produced by Brennan Snyder. Thank you again for listening and enjoy your movies.